Hi guys, today it's the Cozy Corner, keeping it real and live as best I can. I want to say something quick because I know analytics tell me you don't watch past 3 minutes or so. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I'm doing a live Q&A on YouTube for you guys to have a chance to get to know me. I picked the Q&A because I can't cook and talk, and I know you're probably saying, Janine, you do it all the time. What, are you kidding me? No, it's very different. I don't want to burn the food and mess up a question. I want to give you my undivided attention. Ask me whatever you want. Get to know me. Get to know my kitchen, why I'm here, and what I'm all about. With that said, today is another hash scramble mix up because why? We have food every week or so that we have to make sure gets used and eaten. No waste here. Okay, and we have some goodies for today. I have pans heating. I'm just watching temp. I'm going to do a filet mignon egg scramble. Why? Because the other day, and I'll always talk to you guys as if I refer to the most recent video as if in my imagination you're watching all of them, but at least the last two or three. So you'll always see that running thread. So now, as well as the shorts, because I mixed them in. About a day or so ago, I put a short up of a pepper steak I made for Vinny Fast. I had done it before. I don't think I've ever done the long version, and I will do that if anybody asks because I'd love to. But I learned to do it quick, and I kept with the recipe. That was the reasoning. But I have this beautiful piece of filet mignon left over, this wonderful filet steak. Look at that baby. Nice and thick. Let me cut it up and get to rolling here, get to moving. I washed my hands because I am not wasting a piece of filet mignon. It's early here. We just dropped off our beloved Millie Bean to the vet. Believe it or not, she had to have extensive dental, meaning they had to put her under anesthesia because her teeth are so bad. She may need a few pullings. She needs a deep cleaning, mainly, is what they said to me, a deep cleaning. So we'll see how that goes. Talk about stress. I know, I think I've mentioned it before. Millie is my emotional support animal. And though she sleeps with me every night and cures a few of my nightmares, she also makes my heart pump harder and get fearful. Like leaving her at the vet today was like leaving your toddler. I can't. I never get good at that. I'm sorry. I love that little fur baby. And when I bring her, she's shaking. She's scared. It's horrible. Any of you guys have fur babies, you know exactly what I'm saying. They're your children. Okay? They're your babies. They're part of your family and she's ours. So we're going to pick her up later today. And in the meantime, I thought it'd be good to catch up with you guys, make a recipe, and get through some really good leftovers. We didn't have breakfast. It's 10 o'clock here. Alrighty. Now, I want to do both. Let me get a fork. I want to do butter and a little bit of olive oil. I cook the meat first fast because it has to be a quick sear, and then it goes into the omelet. I don't want to overdo it. Vinny likes it very rare, as do I. So let's get that into a little bit of butter. We're going to season it up on the tray. This butter is going to get brown quick because this is heating. So let's be quick about our garlic. Okay. Garlic powder. Pepper. Okay, we're going to keep it simple. My ration of kosher salt that you know, I'm more conservative. Okay. Now, butter in a pan. Just butter for the filet mignon. That's how I like it. Okay. Take that all up. Get that in there. Let me get a dish ready for it. Rinse my hands because I'm going to pull that out in a few seconds because I have some lovely, you can't see them here yet, but I'll show you quick, some beautiful portobello mushrooms and some spinach I've chopped small. In the last scramble, I didn't chop it. Remember how it was absolutely delicious, but oh my God, it needed to be chopped. It took up, it crowded the pan too much. Like I said, I'm self-taught. I learn as I go. I made that one dish, and what did I learn? Chop the spinach. Okay? It's not going to be the same. It's not soup where you could use a little stringy and longer. I'm always about sharing ideas for you guys, stuff that is good, that'll help you. Like now, I'm going to show you. I have lots of leftovers from this one portion of steak. I have the spinach, a whole bag left. I have more of that. I have more mushrooms. I have more cheese. So what am I going to do with it? That's another dinner. That's another meal. I'm not wasting any of it. That will turn into a pasta. Probably tomorrow. Stay tuned. Watch in. I don't have to go live until 8 o'clock. I love to cook, and I usually get about 2 meals a day in. Some are good enough to film, in my opinion, and some I just, they're not worth putting up. It's silly. Like, you're going to see me in the future. I'm working on it, But I'm not going to get on and do a simple sandwich or something everybody does. I'm not going to do bologna. If I get on and do a sandwich, I want it to be special. I want it to be something that you say, wow, I got to try that combination. I never ate that way or had turkey with that on it. I know people are, saying that's silly, but no. I want my food to stand out and be something that not everybody's making. It's that simple. Okay. And I hope I do. Sometimes I hit the mark, sometimes I don't. Okay. I'm still learning too. And the whole point was come along with me and learn. Okay. Now we're going to lower this down a bit. This was heating on this grill. Turn that one off so you learn as you go. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil as well as butter in this pan. Maybe just a little olive oil. Let's see. Because I'm figuring I got to do mushrooms. I got to saute them in here along with spinach. I'm going to need a little more. Spinach sucks up everything. Now, I don't know if it does it more so when it's chopped, but we will see. We will see. And you know what? An egg scramble is an egg scramble. I've made so many in my lifetime. There are no rules with an egg scramble. This could have been any meat you had left, cooked or otherwise. I just happen to be 2 times I did my scrambles lucky enough to have these beautiful filet mignon tips. I'm always coming by them. Now that I'm on the lookout for them, I find them quite often in Publix. Okay. Let's get these mushrooms in here. I put a tablespoon of butter. And I told you all, I'm a mushroom washer. There was a big thing on the, somebody did a YouTube about it and explained what I was too shy to say. They're grown in manure, dirt, and all other kinds of things. Why wouldn't you wash them? You see those dirt pods at the bottom of at the bottom here? Where do you think that dirt came from? It's in the, you don't know what animals are passing by and, urinating and otherwise on it. Wash your mushrooms. You can always let them air dry if you don't think they're going to stay dry enough. Look at these. They're beautiful. And I washed them and then I dried them a little bit. I let them sit on the towel over there while I was waiting and cutting other things. By the time I did that, they dried up again. And now they're absolutely beautiful. Now let's get the spinach in with them. I love to cook. Really. I'm not even through my first cup of coffee and I'm already at the pan. I got a new toy today, so another gadget for my cooking, which I love. I don't do box openings because I just don't get that. I don't know. The unboxing, I guess it's exciting. People want to see from the very beginning. I just want to see the item and what it does. Like, okay, let me catch a breath here so people do realize I do catch a breath. I take a breath. But I do try to talk nonstop, and I'll tell you why. I look back at my videos, I watch, I see what's good and what's bad, and sometimes, like I was doing, excuse me, the fast fettuccine. I had a couple of pauses in there, and I said, oh, if I was watching, I'd click by too. It's like, what am I going to watch the water steam boil? It's boring. I talk and I keep moving because I want you to stay with me. The views are what matters. If you're not looking, who cares? You're doing it for nothing. I need the people to enjoy it, to say something. Please also comment. Everybody seems shy. I'm doing the Q&A. Hoping. Ask me anything. I don't care. How old's my dog? When did I buy her? When was my first kiss? I don't care. I want you to get to know who I am and why I do what I do and why. I hope somebody asks me why I love to cook. Now, I'll probably rehearse all night in my mind. What if somebody asks you that? What are you going to say? Do you know? All righty. I got the eggs beat up. I did those off camera because you don't want to see me or need to see me going. I did this ferociously for 5 minutes. Okay, these look pretty good. It's all wilted down. The mushrooms don't have to be that soggy or cooked through. Let's bring her. I'm going to go a little lower today. Who did I watch recently just make something? I usually rush through this. I'm not going to rush through it. I'm going to do low and slow. Okay, let's put these around. This is my very big pan. I wanted to do an not an unboxing, a reveal. I got 2 of the nicest, let me get a tissue, the nicest stainless steel pans. I got a Viking frying pan, which I've been after. Viking's right up there with All Clad, if not better. If you ask me, I don't know, getting no name problem, but I own several pieces of All Clad that I bought singularly. I couldn't afford a whole set. I'd go on eBay and find a new one new. I had an argument with the manager in Macy's because they mislabeled a 300 pan for 100. She gave it to me for $99 because she had to. So that's the one that you basically could cook anything in it. It has a cover, the handle, the thing. That's my old clay. That's in New York. So I didn't have any stainless here. So I went, and lo and behold, at Home Goods they had a Viking for $24.99, a 10-inch stainless triple ply bottom to heat fast. It's crazy good. If you're into cooking in pans, you know what I'm talking about. I got that, and then I got a double handle low small 10-inch that I've already used. I think if you see this short, for the chicken thighs I did in there, that's a recipe I got to give and share. Those were, my mouth still waters. Okay, I'm going to bring this up a notch, and I'm going to spread this chicken, this filet mignon around. I'm not going to add the juices because there's quite a bit at the bottom. Let's just try to disperse these evenly. I don't want to make it too wet, and I'm going to show you so you see the same in your dish. I'm going to leave it behind. Although it would be delicious elsewhere, I don't want it here. Oh, I'm going to have to start doing I'm going to call it the egg shuffle, guys. Here, see all that juice that's left in there? Right. There's quite a bit. You don't want that. Okay, that's just going to make the omelet soggy. Now, when I say see, it's bubbling underneath. Let's move things and get them cooking. All right, where's my fancy? I love this one. I call this the gentle scraper. It's very pliable. It's that soft silicone, very soft silicone. And when a stickless stainless non-stick pan, say I'm talking too fast, this silicone that is very malleable with a non-stick pan is very good together. See, I can slow down. I can talk easy. When I talk fast, it's because I'm excited. No other reason. There is no other reason. I'm excited. Now I have to get the cheese in here quickly. We're going to use 4 cheese Mexican because it's here. I have it and it's brand new. Okay, I'm going to put some of that. And I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella. Mozzarella, whatever you want to call it. It's the fine shredded. Okay, we'll put a little bit of that as well. And that's that, because I have cheeses. That's their best way. The egg scrambles are the best way to use this up. Next, to get rid of all this Mexican, I'm probably going to do chili this week. And that's another good way to get rid of your cheeses. I don't like to keep them as long as the bag says. I'm not buying that it lasts 2 months in the fridge and that. And, they probably does, but I don't like it. I just feel, it doesn't, maybe it loses taste quality is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't taste as fresh, so I don't like it, but it does. It's okay. All right. I'm trying my best, guys, because the last one was a little ugly. It was a little fugly, and I didn't like it. And this is filet mignon. The other one was also, but it looked like a hodgepodge on my dish. It's hard. It's hard unless you do oven, and I don't like to do the oven omelets. Frittata. I could put this in the oven. I'm trying to be very neat. I'm discombobulating my hands. Okay, turn her over. I feel like if you just cook both sides nicely, you'll get a good enough sear and cook. Get in the middle there. Get in the middle there. Well, now it's watering because I'm hungry and it smells delicious. I need help on this side. I like this pan so far. Not bad. It's a nice 12-inch non-stick. I'm always in search of those nice pans, good pans. There's a pan for every dish, if you ask me. Or I should say, I prefer certain pans to certain recipes. Always have. But that all clay that I mentioned, the 12-inch with the lid, that sucker cooks everything. I've seared steaks, I've made pastas, I've made everything. Everything. I've seared fish in it, everything. If you could only have one pan, that's the one to get. Okay, see, this one has a hot spot in the middle. I was cooking something before. All right, I'm going to put it on a plate. That's going to be a wrap, guys. I'm going to show you the dish, and then I'm going to show you in the picture, and you're going to love it. I have so little room here. I keep my tasting plate and my photo plate in the dining room. That's how limited I am. Let's try to put her onto the dish. As pretty as we can get it. As pretty as we can get it. To show you all those pieces of meat. Let me see. Turn this off. Okay. Let's put the meat to the center that's falling off. Okay, guys, I'm going to lower the camera for the big reveal, show you closely, and then I'll let you all go because this, I want to put it closer to you, is filet mignon with cremini mushrooms chopped, fresh spinach, 4-cheese Mexican blend, as well as mozzarella, and it is going to be delicious. Janine's egg scramble with filet mignon. See you guys in the next video. Hope you tune in Wednesday night at 8 for my Q&A.